it's a fine time anytime I'm thinking of you. I've been thinking about us, thinking about all of the fussing and things people do. They don't need to, and it's a fine time anytime I'm thinking of you. In the morning or the springtime, when the sun is high over sunny skies, in the evening, oh, when those leaves are dry or the cold is night, I'm thinking of you. The springtime, when the sun is high over summer skies, in the evening, or when those leaves are dry, or the coldest night, I'm thinking of you. I've been minding my own, waiting for you to come home, 'cause I'm feeling blue. I'm missing you, and it's a fine time anytime I'm thinking of you. It's a fine time anytime I'm thinking of you. It's a fine time. Oh.
And that's how it's done, folks.
Thank you, Harry. Balance all right?
Yeah, you sound great.
Perfect. Good. Glad to hear that. Because the knobs are like across the room, so I'm real glad that we don't have to mess with it at all. Tell you what, this is one of my older ones. This album that's coming out next week, called the Stonehill Sessions, is my fourth in like 4 years. Since I came back to play, and after quitting, I didn't pick up a guitar for 18 years, but this is one from the first album from 4 years ago. The album's called Stayed in Love Too Long, and this is where that title came from. And I drink coffee all day, every day. That's not true. Used to be. This is a song about a sleepless night. Drifted off about dawn again, waking up all alone again, up all night, wonder what I could have done. Ran off another one, just like the other one. Don't know where, only know that she's gone. Really gone. I'm not dwelling on, there's no telling what went wrong. Guess I fell in love too fast, stayed in love too long. Starting in on another day, placed on a smiling on my way, 'cause I'm the kind people can depend upon. Long day, it's a busy time, so much to occupy my mind. Keep me from questions I ponder on. Starting to believe that I'm running out of next time, waiting for the one to come along. Nothing to dwell upon, she's not telling what went wrong. She just fell in love too fast, stayed in love too long. Here's hoping when the night comes, I stop thinking, my mind numbs. I can close my eyes before the dawn. Nothing to dwell upon, it's enough to carry on. When you fall in love too fast, stay in love too long. You fall in love too fast, stay in love too long.
What a great line.
Thanks. Still okay on the balance there?
Yeah.
I worry. I try to rear back when I hit those big notes, but I get
Yeah.
excitable. What can I say? And now something new again, and this one a little bit more humor. It's too bad we can't do this live because I could get everybody singing along, and the words are real simple for the audience. That's no, no, no. That's all you got to say. So you can go ahead and say that. You'll hear it. You'll pick up on it. Downtown Saturday night, just to walk and look around. Thought that I might have a bite with a sip to wash it down. Guy tugs my sleeve, says, come with me for the coldest beer and the hottest girls in town. And I said, no, 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 not gonna go there. I said, no, 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 I've been down that road before. And I said, no, 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 nothing good could ever come of that. No, 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 I'm just not that lonesome anymore. Later on, I called upon an old-time friend of mine. Told me all his luck is gone, but now he's doing fine. If I could only spot a couple hundred, he could pay me back in time. Dollars? I said, no, 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 not gonna go there. I said, no, 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 I've been down that road before. And I said, no, 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 nothing good could ever come of that. No, 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 I'm just not that foolish anymore. you sound so small and sweet as you can be. You tell me you are lonely too, and how you're missing me. You ask if I could stop on by, and you'll make up for how mean you've been to me. And I said, on my way, baby, I miss you. Men are so stupid. No, 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 not gonna go there, I said. No, 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 I've been down that road before, and I said, no, 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 nothing good could ever come of that. Never did. No, 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 I'm just not that lonesome anymore. I'm just not that foolish anymore. And I won't let you hurt me anymore. So no, 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 no. So, no. I think we've all been there in one way or another. Go back to the one you shouldn't.
Oh, yeah.
I could write a whole album about that. I probably have. But here's one. This is about one where it's the answer is no again, I guess. This is the title song from my second album called Yo-Yo. And it's about the only thing I do that's really bluesy. It's about one of those relationships where you're very different people. In this case, it was one of us was a millionaire and the other was me. So it it was just fraught with. I guess we never had all that much in common. Maybe I'm from the wrong side of the tracks, but you kept inviting me in, put me down in front of your friends, then want me back. And that's a low blow. I'm not a yo-yo. And I'm done spinning hand on the end of your string. My answer is so no. I'd rather go. Your cash don't matter and you don't owe me a thing. And I know you got tired of all of the drama, and you're the kind that used to get in your way. But I'm not something you buy. Now you know, baby, I'm not someone you pay. 'Cause that's a low blow. I'm not a yo-yo. And I'm done spinning, hanging on the end of your string. My answer is so no. I'd rather go. Past don't matter and you don't owe me a thing. So many times you cast me aside, that many times I swallowed my pride. Last time sinking got me to thinking the next time I wanna ask why. I'm not a yo-yo. And I'm done spinning, hanging on the end of your string. My answer is so no. I'd rather go. Cash don't matter and you don't owe me a thing. The past don't matter. You don't owe me a thing. I'm not a yo-yo.
Michael. Michael. I mean, Wayne.
Yeah.
When you were performing professionally in clubs and stuff, what kind of guitar did you play? Just curious.
Oh, well, I played mostly acoustic the last 20 years or so. And I played and wore out a number of Gibsons. I had a gorgeous Gibson J50 I completely wore out, followed by an even more gorgeous Gibson Hummingbird.
Oh,
And
my.
from there, because I was wearing them out so much, and because I'm doing gigging, and I'm not playing around the house that much. When you're working 5-6 nights a week doing studio work and so on, I went to Ovations.
Really?
Ovations, besides being really tough, they're very reliable, and they had probably the best electronics going at the time. Let's say in the 70s to early 80s. But when I came back, I went in a different direction. I also played Takamines.
Yeah.
Like this one here that I'll probably play in a little while. But was there a motive behind the question, or just idle curiosity?
I've just always been impressed with your guitar picking and everything, and I was just wondering if you played a Strat or anything, in a lead guitar in a band, because you played lead.
Oh
really
yeah,
well.
yeah. I did that in my younger days. I liked Strats, but I also liked I never cared for Les Pauls. It wasn't that they're not fantastic guitars, but so darn heavy. And I would play Gibson SG, which was the original Les Paul, by the way. And the SG was that solid body, had basically the same electronics, and I could get the kind of sound I needed. When I was touring and I played electric, I did that because we were playing loud, baby. Wow.
Yeah, well, anyway, keep going, man. You're doing great. I was just curious.
Well, thank you. Appreciate getting a couple extra sips of coffee there. Another one from the new album. And the reason it's called the Stonehill Sessions is because about 50 feet the other side of the camera, right behind you, so to speak, is Stonehill Drive. And we recorded most of the tracking on the album in this very room. And normally we would use a studio. But because of the pandemic and things like that, the studio was off limits. My engineer could use it because he worked there. Because it's inside a church and school, so they're very protective of that, and I get that. But we were able to do all the tracking here, and I'm surprised and delighted with the recording quality we got. I consider that the sign of a really good engineer. Just before the lockdown began back in February, I was playing up at a little wine bistro up in McKinney, Texas, if you're from other environs. About an hour north of Dallas. And it was kind of cool out. It was Valentine's Day. And I went outside to kind of just clear my head and get ready to perform. And I looked around, and it was all couples. And me. And that's fine. And I started thinking, boy, that's a good idea for a song. And later when I'm loading out, I looked up and I saw a couple Nobody else even on the street or in the town square, which is where it was. Just this couple, and they're just dancing and looking at each other in the eyes. And I thought of the line, has anybody ever looked at me as she does at him? Down on the square, the lovers are walking hand in hand, on and on. There's a chill in the air, see their breath when they're talking, huddled close, keeping each other warm. It's Valentine's and evening time. I watch as lovers steal a kiss in the dark. All that I wanted, somebody to love, face to face, eye to eye, heart to heart. All of my life I had to wonder, never been certain had I really had a lover at all. There's some kind of spell, I guess, that you're under. The more you pull away, seems the harder you fall. On Valentine's, when lovers find a place that's all their own, a world apart. All that I wanted, somebody to love, face to face, eye to eye, heart to heart. Tonight it's diamond rings and chocolates, roses and champagne. Lovers play their games, I hold no part. Back on the square, a couple is dancing. Has anybody ever looked at me as she does at him? Would anyone notice the glance of a kindly man, watching as the others romance their lovers again? It's Valentine's, I find that I'm still hoping for a love, just to start. All that I wanted, somebody to love, face to face, eye to eye, heart to heart. All that I wanted, somebody to love, face to face, eye to eye, heart to heart. Thank you, Harry.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Ooh, boy. I can do a short one or a long one. I think I better go with the short one because I got to switch guitars here. Just that won't take long. But there's a story behind this one. And this is one of the few things that I do from the old days, 1,000 years ago. I wrote this when I was 21, maybe 22. About 80 pounds ago, I guess. I was, at the time, I was based out of Toronto. We were touring out of there, and we were working on a recording project. So we're kind of marooned right there. We can't leave Toronto, and I realized it was about this time of year that back home, where I grew up in Detroit, Michigan, it was Thanksgiving. It was the Wednesday night before Thanksgiving. And I realized that in my young life, I had never spent Thanksgiving away from my family. And it kind of, I don't want to say it depressed me or made me sad, maybe a little bit melancholy in its own way. And it was late, and I couldn't go to sleep, so I decided to go take a walk. And my little basement apartment was on the west side of Toronto, and it was right off of the Queen Street trolley right there. And about 2 blocks over, you had Lake Ontario. And the lake contributed to what they call lake effect snow. Much as you probably heard about Buffalo, Toronto's just on the other side of the lake from Buffalo. And so I went walking, and it started snowing. And I kept walking. It was just beautiful out. Those great big thick snowflakes about the size of a quarter. And the more it snowed, the quieter everything got. Because the snow just absorbed all the sound. The Queen Street trolley goes by, and normally you hear all sorts of clatter. What do you hear now? Just... Finally got back down to my little place, and I wrote this. At 3 a.m. Thanksgiving morning, walking through the snow that's falling on my nose, in my eyes, on the street. Even in the city I can find a time it isn't dirty. All the after midnight people inside asleep. Snowflakes form an almost endless blanket over all the houses, short-lived as they are, each one is unique. Lord, thank you for the snow, and Lord, thank you when it goes, for all there is in your world, Lord. Thank you, I can see. 3 a.m. Thanksgiving morning, walking through the snow that's falling on my nose, in my eyes, on the street.